Thank you for listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone and joined today by Mark Sherry. And you just heard James Buscemi, In the Woods. Before that, Javon Jackson with Layla. Tell me, why did you select Javon Jackson in his composition of Layla?
Javon is a real classic jazz saxophonist, somebody who I had not been familiar with. And when I ran into his music, it just really blew me away. He's such an accomplished musician, plays a beautiful sax, such a rich sound. And he's got such a pedigree. He started out playing with Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers, spent a long time in the New York jazz scene, collaborated with jazz greats like Elvin Jones, Freddie Hubbard, Betty Carter, and even played later on, I guess, with Tupac Shakur. And
Wow.
So he's been around, and this is just a beautiful tune. Like I said, sax is great. I love the piano in it as well.
And he's a professor and division director at the Hart School of Music in Hartford.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he started out, he grew up in Denver and then moved to New York City area for a long time, and then moved up to the Hartford area. And now he's Hartford based, and he teaches, and he's a division director at the Hart School of Music. He's definitely involved in the jazz scene up here in Western New England.
We've played a lot of artists that attended the Hart School of Music. So
it's a great school. It really is.
And he's one of the reasons why, I bet.
And after that, we had James Buscemi doing In the Woods. And James is Agawam, Mass, just outside of Springfield. And this is a tune, he's a pianist, and he wrote this song back in 94. And as you might hear the sounds of Hawaii and the jungles of Hawaii out there in this song. He recorded this when he was in Kauai, at Bluff Studios. And I think, it's called In the Woods. And I think he does a great job of sort of recreating the sound of the wilds in Hawaii.
I think he should be writing for Disney. I was imagining the scene from Bambi where she was frolicking through the woods.
Yeah, well, it sounds like he's got a complete symphony orchestra with him, and lots of cool, woodwind instruments too. He's got like a piccolo, I think, that he uses really effectively, and I love the chirping insect sounds.
Yeah,
he comes from a real jazz heritage as well. His dad was a very well-known jazz musician in the Springfield area as well, and played with lots of great people around here. And anyway, we have a little different set coming up now. We've got a couple of sort of old favorites in this set, people who you may recognize. And we're starting out, however, with quite the opposite, someone who probably will be new to you. And it's a very interesting new tune by a band called Bridge of Flowers. And we're going to listen to Poetry in Motion.